This is Leroy Simmons 8mm films, reel number one from the spring and summer of 1957. Here's the original cam with label. And we're going to start out with May Day at the Marietta Elementary School in Marietta, Pennsylvania on May 1st of 1957. Like that title slide there with Connie Simmons and Michael Simmons holding up the sign. And this is on the square in Marietta. And it looks like the cherry trees are blooming, or were blooming. That's Mark Simmons. Now we're at the Marietta School. This is the playground by the school. I was about 16 months old. There's Jane Simmons, Pauline Krause, and Charles Krause. We start with procession of students. I think all grades used to participate in the May Day ceremony. I think that's Michael Simmons right there in the red jacket. Mom used to like to put her boys in red jackets. Michael would have been in, I believe, third grade, almost 9 years old. And this is, I assume, the May Day court. I think they would have a king and queen. And there's the crown bearers. So I'm assuming these would be sixth graders in the court. There's the flower girl. So would have been people born around 1945. Yep, honeybee. So each grade, I think, would do a little performance as part of the May Day ceremony. It's Connie Simmons there, I believe. I think Connie would have been in first grade, 7 years old. Yeah, that's definitely her there. You see Michael there in his jacket. So here's the maypole. I believe this will be done by the sixth graders. Alright, now we switch to the Memorial Day Parade in Marietta, Pennsylvania, May 1957. I believe these guys are I'm not sure who they are. If that was the fire department, perhaps, because there's the ladies' auxiliary. Girl Scouts or brownies. Cub Scouts. There's Michael Simmons. Den 1. Stunning High School Band. That's Morale Shields, the director. I think that was Connie right there. I believe this is the fire chief's car. Fire trucks. That's Mark Simmons. Here we have the ceremonies at the Marietta Cemetery. I think that's probably the Bainbridge band in the background, not the high school band. 21 gun salute. 3 times 7. That looked like Leroy there with the helmet on. So I don't know who'd be shooting the film. Okay, this looks like it's back at the house in the backyard. There's Connie. There's Michael. Definitely changed clothes. I'm in a picnic. There's Jane Simmons. Okay, if you recognize that person, go ahead, put it in the comments, please. Obviously, friends of the family. All right, this is midget baseball in Marietta, Pennsylvania. Summer 1957, out at the old ballpark. Sure looks different than it does today. In the background there would have been what's Donegal Insurance Company, which has expanded greatly since then. And as you can see, as the evening wears on, it's getting darker. Also notice we didn't have the equipment back then that kids use today. There's Connie. Alright, now we go to Ted Williams at Baltimore, Maryland in the summer 1957. And this was pretty dark. I tried to lighten it up. This is Ted Williams doing batting practice. He wore number 9 for the Red Sox. Played his whole career with them from 1939 to 1960. Actually was American League batting champion this year, 1957, at the age of 39, which is pretty good. And best I can tell, This game was August 7th of 1957 at Memorial Stadium, the old stadium in Baltimore. This is obviously batting practice. Yeah, so this goes on for about another 3 minutes if you want to skip ahead to 13:30. Thought about taking it out, but I left it in. The game ended up 5-2. Red Sox won. We'll see the scoreboard here in a second. Five runs, 11 hits, 4 errors for the Red Sox. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 3 errors for the Orioles. Okay, we go to the Children's Day Parade in Marietta, Pennsylvania in June 1957. I don't know if this is the high school band or a contingent of the high school band without uniforms. Here come the kids. That's me, Mark Simmons, being pushed by my sister Connie Simmons in her cowgirl outfit. Can't read the sign there. This guy doesn't want to stay on the street. Baseball player, boxer. Cowboy. comes the Lone Ranger and Tonto. Mickey, as if he needed a sign. Gene Autry, the singing cowboy. As you can see, this is before they built the bypass, 441 bypass around Marietta. So it was still, Market Street through town was still Route 441. It's being filmed right there. I guess this is at the square. Who's that? Do you know that person or that person? If so, put it in the comments, please. Alright, so they go down 1 mile Market Street, turn around and come back. Yep, the lollipop. I see it says Annie Oakley. Yep. Can't read the sign. If you know what it says, put it in the comments. Is that Michael there? I can't tell. There's Jane Simmons, Connie Simmons with her lollipop. Mark Simmons pushing the stroller. Wants to push it in the street. Doesn't like it when he can't. Alright. I'm Mark Simmons. This is the end of Reel 1.